I'm Isidoro Nieto, President of Weslaco ISD Board of Trustees. This special board meeting is being conducted in compliance with the Texas Open Meeting Act. Notice of this meeting has been posted online for at least 72 hours. A recording of this meeting is being made and will be available to the public at a later date. It is 5:35, and I will call this meeting to order. I will call each board member's name and say, please say present. Mrs. Jackie Sustecta.
Present.
Dr. Jaime Rodriguez.
Present.
Mr. Ben Castillo.
Present.
Coach Eddie Serna.
Present.
And Mr. Mark De Los Santos.
Present.
And myself present. Coach Cuellar was out of town, so he couldn't be here today, so we still have a quorum. Public comments, Carlos?
There is one.
Okay. Ms. Jewel Valdez? Yes. Will you please come up to the podium? Dr. Jaime will read you some.
You want to go ahead and identify yourself with your address, please?
My name is Julie. I live in Valdez, and I live in Stone Street. That's my homestead.
Okay. Pursuant to the Texas Open Meeting Act, the Board of Trustees may not deliberate on any comment made by a member of the public on a subject that is not included on the agenda posted with notice of this meeting. As per the Texas Attorney General, the scope of board discussion for a subject not part of the meeting agenda is limited to only a proposal by a board member to place the subject on a future board agenda. Specific factual information or recitation of existing policy may be furnished in response to inquiries, but the board shall not deliberate or decide regarding any subject that is not included on the agenda posted with notice of the meeting. Audience participation at a board meeting is limited to the portion of the meeting is designated for that purpose. At all other times during a board meeting, the audience shall not enter into discussion or debate on matters being considered by the board unless recognized by the presiding officer. No public comment presentation shall exceed 3 minutes. Any disruptive behavior by any speaker may result in the speaker's removal from participation in the meeting. Please be mindful of using names or personally identifiable information, as there is no immunity from defamatory comments while participating in public comments. And I'll start the 3 minutes when you start talking.
Okay. What brought me here today was the concern of a rumor that was supposed to be hired, but I see that that person isn't in the room, but I'm still going to say something. So I just came up here to say, like, we keep seeing, like, the continued perverting of the hiring process and the circumventing of vetting qualified candidates. Because you see once passed over and you see questionably hired people that it's like, how are they getting hired? So I came here to say that I think y'all need to look at whoever's making these decisions. Like, I know that I don't have the power to, like, oh, you hire this person, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I personally know some of these individuals that were being considered, and I know what they're capable of, and I know the damage that they cause. So rumor or not rumor, the person's not here, so I just came over here to say that I don't know what the hiring process is, who the hiring committee is, but how is it that they keep hiring questionable after questionable people? You guys have lost, like, 2 assistant principals? Like, what's going on? And I know it's not the school board. I'm not trying to blame you guys. But whoever is in charge, you have to start questioning them on what was the criteria for them hiring those people to begin with. Because this is leading to the questionably hiring of people is leading to demoralization of the staff. They see that the people who hardly work get promoted because they have connections, allegedly, and these people get demoralized. It ruins the campus survey. I think that's what you guys are talking about, right? When you say campus survey, like, it ruins that because what is that person doing there? We all know what they did. You can't hide the truth, and people know the truth of certain people that have been hired and promoted. And there's like a page in the Weaver report, for example. I'm not going to mention the page, or I'm not going to mention again. I've already been up here before. And those people in there that corrupted the hiring system, None of them had anything, they did not get any reprimands or anything whatsoever. As a matter of fact, most of them got promoted. One of them actually retired. All of them have been promoted after corrupting the system. That is demoralizing. That is humiliating to people who come up there and they apply over and over again. Yet you pass them over because I don't know, or people pass them over for whatever it is, hiring committee or whatever. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that you guys have to be up here. Yet I have to be, or there's another meeting over another replacement. I'm happy for whomever is going to get placed there. I congratulate them, but there has to be questions. There's something wrong here.
Thank you, Ms. Valdez. All right, let's go to item number 4. Or hold on, let me, yes,
Mr. Board President, is it okay if we just do it in open session?
yes. We're gonna,
I'd like to go to executive, though.
we have one executive.
Well-
We'll go with it what the majority decides. Dr. Rivera, you would like to have it like we did the last time?
Yes.
Correct? So I don't have to put it to a vote, but I will ask each board member, and then we can decide whether to go to executive or stay here.
And I'll just say for my fellow trustees is that rather, what I have to say, I'll say it in open session. I've never been afraid to say it in open session, but I would probably advise that we go to open session so I could share the information that I have with you and then ask the questions that I need to. But we can do it in open discussion as well, too. I have no problem with doing that. It doesn't violate open discussion policies. But that's the only thing I would just like to recommend.
Let's follow the agenda, and let's go to executive, because I think Mark might have some concerns, I don't think, wanted to expose himself on any issue.
I'll do it in public, too, but
Dr.
I
Rivera,
would,
what would you recommend?
out of
You
professional
would like
courtesy,
to,
I'm asking to go to executive.
And nothing to hide. We can do it in open.
okay.
Okay?
So, Mrs. Ustaita, would you rather have it here or in executive?
I'm fine with whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Dr. Jaime,
I'm good with executive.
executive?
Yep.
Okay. Mr. Ben,
I'm fine either way, whatever y'all want to do. I just,
Coach Serna,
We can go executive.
and Mr. Mark.
Executive.
Okay, so it is 5:42, and we'll go into executive session. What's that?
Oh, the items.
Yes, I'm going to read it.
Yeah, I'm good. Just want to clarify before, yeah.
Closed meeting to discuss the following: personal matters, discussion regarding superintendent's recommendation for the position of principal for Central Middle School, and discussion regarding superintendent's recommendation for the position of principal for Mary Hoge Middle School. So we will go into executive session. All right, we reconvene in open meeting, and it is 6 PM. Item 5A, discussion and possible action regarding superintendent's recommendation for the position of principal for Central Middle School. Dr. Rivera.
Let me first say that superintendent, I have a committee. We review the applicants, they're recommended, there's no favoritism. We go there and we select them. Now, sometimes you pick them, and sometimes they fumble the ball. But I can tell you, the committee, myself, it's a fair process.
And I concur that. I've known Dr. Rivera for many years as superintendent, and he's always had a committee for every position, especially principal position and central office positions. He always has a committee, and as superintendent, he's got to recommend the best fit for that campus. And people need to realize that, and move forward. And you can see a lot of principals that he has recommended in the past, how successful they have been. And at one time when he was here, for, I believe, 8 years in a row, 9 years in a row, there were stars because the school district was recognized because of the principals and, of course, the staff that was recommended for many years, And sometimes people are going to be upset of who is hired. That's just life. That's life. But as a superintendent, he has the right as a superintendent to have the committee that he recommends to hire a person. Then he brings it to the board. All we do is, if we want him as a superintendent and he's doing the job that he needs to do, the majority of the time, us as board members are gonna support him. That's just the way it is. Okay, Dr. Rivera? All right, so Central Middle School.
The committee is recommending Dorothy Serna.
Motion to approve?
Second.
We have a motion from Mrs. Staita and second by? Who?
Castillo.
Oh, Mr. Castillo. Any discussion?
No, I just wanted to say that I agree with Dr. Rivera as well, that you hear these comments of individuals, and people that share their concerns, but the reality is that the process has been improved significantly since the past. The committee, the directives, just the whole entire process itself has been fair and equitable to staff. It's open to everyone. If it's inter-district, it's open to everyone within the district. If it's open to the outside, and they have the documentation and all the processes in place to be highly effective. So I just wanted to comment and piggyback off of that as well.
Thank you, Mr. Los Santos. All in favor of the recommendation for Central Middle School, please say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries. Dr. Rivera, you want to introduce?
Yes. Ms. Dorothy?
And again, as I did last week, I would like the board members to make a comment on your, Mr. Mejia. Okay. Mrs. Staita, any comments for Ms. Serna?
I just want to say congratulations, of course. I've heard very great positive things about your work ethic. And, you're one of the people back there that's running the show, and you know exactly what you're doing at Central Middle School. You have plenty of experience. So I'm just very proud of you, and we're excited to have you be the leader of Central Middle School. Congratulations.
Dr. Jaime?
The same, well deserved, ma'am, and I'm really happy for you, and I know you're going to do a great job there at Central, and good luck to you. And we have, you have our support with whatever you need. Okay.
Mr. Castillo?
Yes, so I don't have the honor and pleasure of knowing you personally, but Dr. Rivera speaks very highly of you and recommended you without any hesitation. And so I support Dr. Rivera's recommendation and trust his judgment, and I wish you luck in your upcoming school year. And I hope you do very well and continue the legacy of excellence that Mr. Ornelas has done.
Coach Serna?
Yeah, congratulations. I've seen you work firsthand, side by side there at Weslaco High School. I know, and now that you moved on to as an assistant principal, many good things. So congratulations, and I wish you all the best.
Mr. Los Santos?
Yes, were you at Weslaco High in 1998? Okay, now I remember. Huh? I just wanted to clarify. I was like, okay, is it her because she still looks the same? Oh, I know. So this is amazing. I was just telling Coach Senna right now. So I want to congratulate you as well to Mr. Ornelas when he was there as principal with the excellent job. I know you're going to carry on and do the same thing, and our kids are in good hands. And this is just kind of an amazing moment because, you know, every time I run into everybody that I knew when I was going through these hallways as a student, it just kind of takes me back. So congratulations. So thank you.
And I echo the sentiment of all the board members. Best of luck. You got Mr. Ornelas, who has done an awesome job there. Of course, like Dr. Rivera used to say, you have to surround yourself with good people in order to be successful. So I'm assuming that Mr. Ornelas surrounded himself with good people, which he has. And Central, I believe, how many years have you been there, Mr. Ornelas?
5 years, sir.
5 years, and excellent production. So best of luck. That's a tough school to come into because it's always been very, scores have been always been very good. So best of luck.
No, I just said no pressure.
No pressure. All right. 5B, discussion of possible action regarding superintendent's recommendation for the position of principal for Mary Hoge Middle School.
Mr. President, if I may, if I could, I know Dr. Rivera has presented his recommendation to the board on this, and I don't think that there's any issue with that recommendation. I think there's a housekeeping kind of a protocol that was brought up to us, and for that reason, I would like to make a motion to table and look very much forward for that recommendation at the next board meeting.
Okay. Okay, so we have a second from, motion by Mr. Castillo, second by Mr. Mark de los Santos to table this item for housekeeping. It's just housekeeping on our compensation plan.
Yes.
Any other discussion?
Just that, as discussed, we'll bring it back in I think, the June 23rd meeting this month?
Correct. It'll be in a couple of weeks. Any other comments? All right, all in favor of the recommendation, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. And it is 6:07 and adjournment.
Okay. So, all right.
I did.